Hello and welcome back to the colony with Man of the Ants. It's been, well, some time since I played or recorded anything. It's been 3 weeks or so it's been crazy. I was going to take a small break over Christmas and that just kind of snowballed through nothing other than laziness, to be honest. I was just enjoying having a bit of a break, so apologies for that, but we are back in Outer Wilds and it's looking gorgeous as ever. Now, thankfully, there were a couple of comments on the last video to help me out a little bit because I obviously remember very little about where we were. So we went to the Hanging City on the fractured planet I've forgotten the name of because it's been so long. I can remember the name of literally none of the planets. Well, this is Timber Hearth. I remembered one. There we go. Giants Deep. I remember you as well. We're getting there. So yes, Scott and Artem both pointed out that I haven't... Scott in particular pointed out I haven't actually been to the second level, the Meltwater District in the Hanging City. I went there and immediately turned around and walked away from it across the bridge. So we need to go there. That will apparently help get me into the Black Hole Forge, which I have not been into yet. I got myself confused between the Black Hole Forge and the High Energy Lab. So Artem pointed that out. So thank you very much, guys, for helping me out a little bit there. Is it me or is the game looking even more beautiful than ever? This is just absolutely gorgeous. And maybe it's a different view because I took a little bit longer to get up off the planet. But yeah, it's looking absolutely stunning today. Look at this. Anyway, we need to figure out the planet we're going to. It's not Dark Bramble, it's this one over here. What do we call? Brittle Hollow, there we go. Oh, we've got the Quantum Moon there as well, look. Hello, Quantum Moon. How many times have I seen you and ignored you, I wonder? More times than I would like to admit, I think is the answer to that. So, we need to get to the... we need to not crash into it. Come on... I think we just about made it. Cool. We need to get over here towards this escape pod. We're going to land ourselves just about here. Which went much smoother than I think I deserve. I almost went outside without my spacesuit. Oh, almost learned a terrible lesson there. One of the things that happened when I loaded up, I don't know if this was because of there was an update to the VR mod. I don't think there's been an update to the game, but it's one of the things that happened when I loaded the game up was a terrifying message saying that my save game was corrupt. So don't know what's going on there. Everything seems to be okay as far as I can tell. I'm trying to remember. Was this way, wasn't it? Yes, it was. Yes, before I started the video, I did go and check the ship's log, and it seems like everything's alright. Seems like all of the log entries are intact, so I don't know if that's a bit of a misleading message, or if perhaps something is incredibly broken, and we'll figure that out as we go along, I guess. Hopefully everything's okay, though, otherwise this is going to be a gigantic waste of time and a very anticlimactic end to the series. Which would be a shame all around. I do back up my saves, but I did have a terrifying thought that maybe something updated which had made my save games incompatible, which would be, yeah, not fun for anyone involved. So, we're going to head to the second... Is that the bridge already going? Oh no, we're over there, we're okay. Head to the second level of the Hanging City, the Meltwater District, and see if we can get any interesting information from there. Am I slower than normal, or is it... Again, it's just... It's been so long since I played, it's hard to remember what's what. Yeah, what's what, that'll do. Why? I don't need any more words than that. It's going to ramble on for a while. Oh, did not make that, though. There we go. Oop. Perfect. Right then. So apparently, if I get into the Black Hole Forge, I will be basically there with solving the second of the vast mysteries of the Outer Wilds. So it's definitely going to be worth doing. Yeah, and it's over here to the elevator area, as I'm going to refer to it. Not really elevators. And I'm sure this is going to say Meltwater District. I just want to make sure. Yes, so we're looking for the second level. Perfect. Ooh, straight on it. Second level is here. So where did I go last time then? I was very excited to get to a new location, then apparently I went in completely the wrong direction. So I went... Oh, I don't know where I went. Where else could I go? Oh, I went across here. Okay, right, yeah, that was wrong then. That was wrong. Should have gone this way instead. That's quite a nice... Supposed to be a pool, perhaps? I don't know. I like it, though. I like it. So we've got a location that goes down here. We've got some walls to read over here. Got some oxygen, which is just wonderful. Let's have a quick check in these houses. Yeah, there are more scrolls. I thought there might be. I've never seen 3 scroll walls before. That is, that's unusual in itself. Oh, hello. Well, that's why they call it the Meltwater District, isn't it? In case you were wondering. Well, obviously, we do need to go back and read those scrolls. Just want to see if there was a 3rd scroll. Yeah, there it is. Hidden around. Have a quick look around here. Nothing over there. Oh, there's something up here. I feel strange trying to recreate a Nona's warp core without him. At times it feels strange to no longer be his very young apprentice, and for the Black Hole Forge to be in my care and not his. Hypothesis from Pope. This will always feel strange. Even though my time with him was short, I miss my old mentor deeply. To have the chance to try is thrilling, but I don't want to disappoint everyone. I think I can do this, probably, but what if excitement has clouded my assessment of my own abilities? Was I wrong in volunteering to build it? I was born in this star system and never saw a Nona's warp core with my own 3 eyes. I only know what he taught me. What if I've bitten off a larger portion than I can consume? Still, all I can give is my best, and as a Nona would say, should my best prove insufficient, then we would find another way to achieve what's needed. I have Clary and Root in the Forge, and I have my clan. I am not alone. That is very optimistic of you, and Poke. So what do we have up here? Another little building area. Again, I haven't forgotten we need to go back down yet. What is this? Oh, okay. Oh, it goes all the way up. I thought we were going to stop on the ceiling. We are not stopping on the ceiling. Oh. Okay, let's get that heading down just when we're ready, so we have a nice safe return. Where on earth is this? Is this going to the surface? Well, this is the source of the water, I guess. Okay. I do remember those 2 buildings. I don't know exactly where we are, but I do remember those 2 buildings. Okay, well, we don't want to be on the surface, do we? So let's start making our way back down. Straight onto the lift. Oh, only just. Only just. We're going to be slightly cavalier with the way we run down the stairs. But it's all working out for the best. So far, fingers crossed. Okay, here we are. Okay. We'll start off with this one. Solution 1. We could retrieve the warp core from the vessel. Interesting. Where's the vessel? This would require a return to Dark Bramble. We did know it was on Dark Bramble, actually, didn't we? Plume, my father, said many good Nomai perished there. My mentor, Calais, and his old mentor once discovered and studied an anglerfish fossil on Ember Twin. Using that knowledge, we could avoid the anglerfish entirely. I remember that anglerfish fossil. We used to play in the fossil fish cave. We've been to there, yes. What Melora and I learned from the fossil would theoretically help us evade the anglerfish, but our hypothesis was never tested on a live specimen. The vessel's warp core is broken. At best, recall those present when the vessel crashed said it sustained lethal injuries. There is no guaranteed reward for this risk. Perhaps we could still repair it. My grandmother told me there was a little time to assess the nature of the damage. Even if it no longer functions, the old core would be a valuable blueprint. Yes, now what was with the anglerfish? Was that just being quiet, I think, wasn't it? Does that mean... Do you remember ages ago when we went back to Dark Bramble, there was like a red portal you went through, which went to like anglerfish hell. Is that where the vessel is, I wonder? That would make sense. The twin project requires a powerful, highly advanced warp core. How should we obtain it? Is that all it says? Okay. Solution 2. We could craft a new advanced warp core inspired by the vessel's warp core. This is the safest path for our clan. Is the safest path the best one, though? Our goal is worth the risk. Is it, though? We've tried for so long to find something that I and others now believe might be impossible to find. If the search for the eye is a futile one, we should choose the option with the least potential for harm. The greatest challenge here, I think, is we don't have the design for such a powerful core or any of the original crafters of the vessel's core. No, but Poke was apprenticed to a Nona who created the original design, and our Black Hole Forge is adept at crafting simpler cores. Poke, I believe I can be of use here. The vessel's warp core was created before my time, but Nona explained many of its designs to me. Abandoning the vessel's warp core and its casing means losing valuable knowledge. This is true. However, it's knowledge we have little hope of recovering. It would be best to relearn, I think. And then Poke, again, I would very much like to craft such a powerful core. More relevantly, I believe the Black Hole Forge crew and I could recreate the basic design. So they need to create a warp core to power the Ember project of sustaining life, which is what we are in, this loop, which was created by that. So we need to go to Dark Bramble to get to the vessel. To get to the vessel, we need to go past the anglerfish, which is why I think it's in the anglerfish hell. And I think we know how to get past the anglerfish. I think we've already done the anglerfish cave, so I think we're okay. How does that get us to the Black Hole Forge? Oh, I haven't been down here, have I, saying that? Okay, maybe there's more. There is apparently a clue. Oh, hello. This is terrifying. There is apparently a clue to Black Hole Forge, how to get into it. Black Hole Forge controls. Well, that'll do it. Because remember, it was really, really far away from us. Right, okay. Less of a clue, more of a direct requirement to get into Black Hole Forge, but I do appreciate the guys being subtle as they can to try to not give me any spoilers. How did I get there before? That's a question and a half. I've been up there, but how did I get there? I might have to go back to my previous video and have a look, because I cannot recall how we actually made it there. I remember trying to jump around. How did we get up there? We teleported there. So we need to come here, raise the forge, get out of here. So I don't think I'm going to have enough time now, I suspect, in this iteration of the loop. And this goes over to, yeah, that thing. Yes. What is the quickest way to return? So that's why then... That's why there is that entrance to the Meltwater District, isn't it? So we're going to go back over here, and I'm going to figure out exactly where on the surface that entrance is, because I think we need to restart the loop. We need to come to this entrance over here in the Meltwater District. So that we can come in here, raise the Black Hole Forge. Forgot I had to jump. Then get into our ship, go to the Ash Twin, wait for the teleporter to be uncovered, which may have happened by the time we actually get there. And then teleport to the Black Hole Forge level. Right, so we know it's near... Hello. I think those two buildings are the biggest sort of marker, aren't they? So we are actually, if we look at our map, look, we are right on one of the poles. So that's, we need to go to whichever pole that is, north or south. I don't know how I'd figure that out. Sort of irrelevant, doesn't matter too much. And find these two destroyed buildings, and then from these destroyed buildings... Oh, have we read this? I'm imagining we have, but just in case. Has anyone observed the phantom moon? Playful moon? I'm just kind of skipping through, just see if any log stuff come up. But obviously this is the quantum moon that it's on about. I like the fact they call it the playful moon, though. So, if we land... Is that the teleporter over there? Oh, okay. Well, that changes everything. We can just go to the teleporter, can't we? If we just stand here, when we are facing the Ember Twin, we'd get teleported back, right? Looks like it is active, so we just have to stand on this until we are facing the Ember Twin. Why is the teleporter on a pole, though? Surely we're never going to face an Ember Twin from a pole. But it does feel like this would be the quickest way then, doesn't it? See, they're over there. So at what point do we face them when we are stood, when they are like perpendicular to us? Then let's find out. Let's find out if this is about to work. Because the Ember Twin, or the Ash Twin, is getting pretty close. Pretty close. Now I'm stood right on the teleporter. Wait, no, this is the wrong teleporter, isn't it? So I want to teleport inside, so this isn't the teleporter. I'm getting myself all confused, aren't I? I'm getting myself all confused. We do need to land here with the ship. Yeah, I'm back to that conclusion again. Back to that conclusion again. We need to land here with the ship. At this teleporter near one of the poles. Run over towards these buildings. And then somewhere over here, if we follow this water... Where is the entrance? Is it this bit? Oh my word, that was so close. It's there, look, yes. Okay. We need to follow that to get to there. Okay, right. We need to kill ourselves. Not enough. Not enough. Let's turn that off. Yeah, I thought that would do it. Thought that would do it. Did refill our oxygen tank. Oh, it didn't do it. Madness. How did that not do it? There we go. Again, to reiterate, someone did say a few videos back there is somewhere you can go to figure out a way of restarting the loop which doesn't involve murdering yourself every time you need to do it. Which obviously I haven't done, but there is a way of doing that. So where does that teleporter go then? If the teleporter on the Ash Twin takes you to the Black Hole Forge teleport inside, where does the one on the surface go? I don't know. I don't know. Interesting. Interesting. Okay, so hopefully we're about to make it to the Black Hole Forge. We get our spacesuit on, we'll sit in the chair, we'll blast off. Wait till we're in space, go over here. We should find, yep, there it is, there's Brittle Hollow. So whichever pole... It's It's got the 2 buildings on it. Now, I think it's going to be the North Pole, because the South Pole looks like it's got an observatory on, which I vaguely recall. So let's match velocity. Yeah, it's there, definitely in the North Pole. Okay. It looks like we actually want to be on this side as well. So if we just pop ourselves down anywhere over here nice and gently, because we need the ship. Perfection. Turn our light on by accident because I was scratching my moustache. My manly moustache. I don't have a moustache, I've got stubble. I was scratching the moustache area. I don't want anyone to jump into the next stream and be like, I'm going to see a crazy, creepy moustache. Right. Turn this on. We could probably get away with... Let's not. Let's not risk it. Let's not risk it for a biscuit. Thought I was missed the teleport stream, and then was plummeting down at a rate of too fast for me to handle. That's how fast it would have been. Carefully navigate the stair so we don't plummet to our death. Where are we going? It's over here, isn't it? In here. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, I missed that. Does that say the same thing as the Black Forge controls? Yes. If I'd have read that as I went past, I would have been very excited. Yep, they're on their way. Now, still doesn't go all the way up, so I don't know exactly how close it's going to take us. I guess we'll find out when we hit that teleport. Go up here, get ready to jump. Beautiful. Spin this back up. Well, so far I think I'm nailing it time-wise. Maybe I should do a speed run of Outer Wilds. See if I can do it in less than however long this series has been going. I don't know, 30 hours? Probably longer than most other people watching this took to complete the game, but there we go. Now my ship should be just there, excellent. Had a moment of panic then when I thought the ship had disappeared. Why did my... No, we don't have them on. Right, over to the Ash Twin. Where are you, Ash Twin? Where are you, Ash Twin? Oh, there you were, just hidden behind the Ember Twin. It was very confusing. That's going to be coming past me very, very fast. Calm down, hand. I'm going to try and match velocity here. Because I think it's going to take us a little while to actually... Oh, not as bad as I thought, actually. See, we're only just starting to get the buildings coming out from the ash look. So that's the sun one that's just coming through now. That's the Ash and Ember Twin. What did Brittle Hollow look like? I don't quite remember. We're going to have to wait a little minute here, though. Wait for the ash to subside suitably. Okay. So I've just teleported to the Black Hole Forge location. The Black Hole Forge is actually a lot closer than I thought it was going to be. I thought we were going to have to launch our way to it or something. Is it always lit up, or is it only lit up when it's in range, perhaps? I don't know. Did we read all this? Return warp status charge. Step onto the warp receiver platform to activate. Departure time. Blah, 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 blah. Ah, yes. Yes, I remember coming over this way now. So it has put it right down to there. Okay. Be cautious near the Borden area while the Black Hole Forge is in operation. Well, I'm here now. Oh. Thank you. So we've got a lovely little table. We've got a creepy Namai statue just watching us from here. Okay. So is this the actual Black Hole Forge, or is this just the station to the Black Hole Forge? We have a writing implement. We have a ship log updated. We have a massive explosion very nearby. We've got a couple of scrolls to read. I don't know how much time we've got, because we've obviously spent a lot of time waiting to actually teleport here. Namai statue. Something written on the wall over here. What is this? Is that the teleport window from the Ash Twin, I wonder? Regarding the warp towers on Ash Twin, does each tower have to be perfectly aligned with the center of the astral body to which it's tuned? I enjoy precision as much as the next Namai, but if, for example, a tower's base were to shift even slightly, that tower might no longer align with its astral body. More accurately, I enjoy precision as much as the next Namai, provided the next Namai is not poke. We don't need the alignment angle to be exact, it only needs to be within 5 degrees of the astral body's center. Of note, this gives us a slightly longer warp window. I imagine this window will last roughly several seconds. As such, any Namai stepping onto the warp platform during the active window will be immediately warped. We will need to be careful around the platform for the duration of the time it's active to avoid accidental transportation. What platform are you talking about? The one I've just come from? And there's this plate here. But unless I am much mistaken, there's nowhere for it to go. And I don't know where the nearest reader for that is. So that's something to be mildly concerned about, I suppose. Where am I taking this first black hole core? And where am I taking the remaining cores once they're ready? All of the warp towers are being constructed on Ash Twin, so the black hole cores will go there. My gratitude. In that case, Poke, Clary, I'm leaving for delivery. I'll send Yarrow your regards. Poke, I'll return to the forge shortly. I'm going to catch up to Root and help him deliver the first core to Ash Twin, just to make sure Yarrow receives it. Of course you are. The white hole cores are for the warp receivers. Each of the 6 receivers are being constructed at different locations, so these deliveries will be, calm down hand, will be a greater pain in your cervical spine. The tower designs in the high energy lab on Ember Twin reveal each receiver's location. Just ask Yarrow, he's familiar with them. Well, that wasn't as enlightening as I might have hoped it was going to be. How do I just put that down? Thank you. Where are you? There you are. Poke, of note, Yarrow believes he spotted a flaw in the warp tower designs, namely that one of the warp towers on Ash Twin will never activate because its warp receiver will never align overhead. Does your romantic interest think a warp tower's alignment point is its receiver? Does he not know that a warp tower always aligns with the center of its corresponding astral body? That isn't an unreasonable belief, given the receiver does have to be located on or in close orbit around the relevant astral body. I seem to recall that was your understanding of warp technology at first. No, Yarrow understands the distinction. He likely doesn't realize the Hourglass twins are so close together they function as a single astral body, with a shared alignment point in between them. Is that interesting? What do I do with that information? What do I do with that information? So you don't have to point directly at the Ember Ash Twin to teleport to it. But why does that matter? And what do I do with you? You don't appear just anywhere, and that is an Ash Twin one. So is that just going to take us back to the project room? Was there more? No, that's it. This is the Black Hole Forge. That's everything in the Black Hole Forge. Did you see that scroll just floating through the air there? Where did it go? That was weird. I'm not sure that was supposed to happen. Okay. So that apparently gives me all the information I need to resolve one of the major plot points, which isn't going to be the vessel. It's not behind this statue, is it, for this? No, it's not going to be the vessel, because we know the vessel is in Dark Bramble. So that's got to be the project room, which we have seen virtually using these tablets a few times. Oh, there's one right there. Cool. Not you. You. I have good news, Yarrow. The advanced warp core is ready to be installed in the central chamber of Ash Twin. Go on. No, it isn't. Is everything well at the forge? The core's durability could be improved. I need more time. Ignore her, Yarrow. The core is finished, and if my sister tells you otherwise, then she will be finished as well. Don't worry, love. Poke is only nervous. The core is extraordinary, and her design work is beautifully clever. I'm intrigued, love. Everyone here working at the Ash Twin project is excited to see it. Pi is beside herself with joy. This is just going back to the project. Of course it's going back to the project. Which I don't remember sounding quite as creepy as this, but that's how it sounds today. Okay. What to do with that information? What to do with that information? So to get to the project, you teleport to it, which is fine. That's a very reasonable assumption I'm pretty sure we've made beforehand. But you teleport to it from the Ember Twins themselves? Well, we went in there, didn't we? Remember that. You teleport to them from the Ember Twins themselves? From the Ember Twin to the Ember Twin project? Or the Ash Twin project? Whichever way you want to look at it. And if I recall... we want to go this way, don't we? The twins... Where's my ship? It is very close still, apparently. Ship? Has it fallen somewhere? Okay, let's just see if we can run there then. Or shoot over there. The sun's looking very angry, isn't it? I was going to say, if I recall, one of these is broken. Oh dear. Oh dear. So this one works, and this one's going to teleport us to the Ember Twin. Or are we not looking... We've missed our window to get back. So we need to use the other tower of the Ember Twin, and the reason they said it wouldn't work... There are 6 cores. We need to count the number of towers, I think. The reason they said it wouldn't work is because the project is inside the Ash Twin. And it can't point inside the Ash Twin if it's built on the surface of the Ash Twin. But it doesn't have to point to Ash Twin. It has to point to the center between the Ash Twin and the Ember Twin. So we have to... How do we make the other one work, then? If the other one's broken, how do we make it work? I'm going to have to stand here until we can teleport back. And think. And then think. And think some more. And why are there 2 receiver locations on Brittle Hollow? There's the one at the Black Hole Forge, and then there's the one on the surface near where the entrance to the Meltwater District is. What's the second location for? Where does the second location go? Why are there 2? I really don't think we have very long until the sun explodes in our face. I'm just trying to wait to see if... Oh, there it is. But it's not... Are we not going to go back? Are we not going to go back? Oh, I don't think it matters. I don't think it matters. It sounded very much like that sun's about to explode. Oh, so we can't get back from this location. That's interesting. Or maybe it just doesn't happen every time the ash twin goes past. Maybe it only happens on certain rotations, certain orbits. Huh. If I can't get back to the ash twin, I don't really know what to do. And that sun is... It would be so hot here, wouldn't it? Look at that. Just this huge sun completely engulfing my vision. How does the return teleporter work on Brittle Hollow if it's technically facing down? Or because it's a receiver, it doesn't need to face the right way? I'm trying to count the towers. 1, 2, 3. There's only going to be 5 the way they're spaced out. Yeah, so the 6th one is the second ash twin tower. Yeah, because that's the sun. Okay. I did step onto it. It refused me. Did I not step off it enough, perhaps? Oh, yeah, I think that was the problem. But this one, I don't think it works. I guess we'll just stand here and find out, right? If it does work and we do teleport to the project chamber, that sun is going to explode just any second now. I'm just going to stand in this very uncomfortable position with my head craned back. Oh, there it goes. Well, it was nice to know ya. Interesting. Interesting. We'll go have a quick look at our ship's log, but I'm going to leave that there then. And then next time, because it's already been about 45... Well, I've been recording for about 45 minutes, so there's a bit of editing to remove the dead air while I was waiting to get to the Black Hole Forge. But other than that... Oh, I like it when you've done a lot and you just have to watch all flash before your eyes there. Yeah. So we know we need to use that tower, but how do we use that tower if that tower's broken? We can't force the alignment. Any way that I'm aware of. So these are the 2 new ones. A warp tower's alignment point is not its warp receiver. Rather, a warp tower always aligns with the center of its corresponding astral body. Yes. Warp receiver must be located on or in close orbit around the relevant astral body. Our glass twins are so close together they function as a single point. All of the warp towers are being constructed on Ash Twin, while the 6 warp receivers were being constructed at different locations. A Nomai named Poke successfully forged an advanced warp core for the Ash Twin project. Okay. Can I not? Thank you. A diagram depicting the alignment angle between the warp tower and its corresponding astral body. Warp tower alignment angles are not exact. They only need to be within 5 degrees. This results in slightly longer warp windows that last roughly several seconds. Anyone stepping onto the warp platform during the active window will be immediately warped. So maybe... Do I not stand on it and wait? Is that it? Do I not stand there and wait? Do I have to step on it as the alignment occurs, as the planets rotate around each other? In the Ash Twin project, the central chamber inside was physically sealed off by an immensely thick protective shell. Planned to construct technology capable of producing a 22-minute negative time interval. An advanced warp core was approved for installation in the central chamber of Ash Twin. Yeah, so as I said, that's why it doesn't align with each other. That makes sense. So I know there are 2 new pieces of information down near the vessel. I just wanted to check around if there's anything else, but I can't see anything. So the Hanging City. I found a switch in the Meltwater District that raises and lowers the Black Hole Forge. Yep, that's pretty much everything we know. A vessel crashed somewhere in Dark Bramble. The vessel's warp core broke when the ship crashed into Dark Bramble, which makes complete sense. So what I would like now, we might have to go over to the other view. Where is Dark Bramble? One escape pod's never made it out. The vessel's over there. What I was actually after... Where was the skeleton? That was on Brittle Hollow, wasn't it? Was it? Yeah, I'm sure it was. The Anglerfish Cave. Maybe it wasn't then. So where was that? Where was the Anglerfish Cave? Why am I being so dumb? There's more to explore in the High Energy Lab. Yeah, so it's got the designs for us there, look, which is perfect. So it's got the sun, which is the top left. I don't know which one that is. We know that one is Brittle Hollow, and then the 2 Ash Twins. One of which looks like it points... There's like a dark bit on the right-hand side of that tower. Yeah, I don't know. We're going to have to think about how we get there. Oh, that's interesting. You can mark the location on your HUD. Gravity can... Oh, it's at the Ember Twin. It's actually on the Ember Twin. Oh, of course it was. Yeah, yeah, okay. The blindfolded rule was added because real anglerfish are blind. That's all it says, but I'm pretty sure it did say that, yeah, so they're blind, so they use sight. Use sight. Obviously they don't use sight. That would be ridiculous. No, they use sound. So there's more to explore. Does it give us that if we change to the view? It doesn't really give us that in any nice way, does it? There's more to explore in the High Energy Lab. I keep coming out of it when I don't mean to. I mean to be doing that. Yeah, but the only way to know that is to go and check everything. If there's anything else which... Several large towers. 1, 2, 3. I think we're missing 1. 5. Just seeing if anything else has got the... there's more to explore here thing next to them. But I think that's the only ones. Maybe we should head back to the High Energy Lab then. By which I mean, maybe we should figure out how on earth we get to the High Energy Lab. Because, I mean, how long ago did we go there? Yeah, the escape pod 3 in the vessel. White Hole Station. The Interloper. And whatever... What's the one next to the White Hole Station? What's that? I don't know. Is that part of the orbital cannon? I'm not too sure. Yeah, I really don't know. Doesn't matter too much. Anyway, then. So. We need to use the second tower to get into the... I wonder if they do glow blue when they are active. So maybe we have to stand next to it, wait until it glows blue, and then run into it. And that'll take us to the project. And that will complete that little chunk. So if we go back over here and go to the other view by pressing the wrong button, that'll complete the Ash Twin project chunk. And then it's the vessel we need to worry about. And Escape Pod 3, I guess, as an aside. If we can find any of them, though, that would be a bonus, I suppose, wouldn't it? Where is the high energy lab? Ah, there it is. So it does have the little orange mark on it. Not all that easy to see when I'm zoomed out. At least in VR, it might be easier on a flat screen to see those, but it's a little more tricky. So yeah, do we need to go back to the high energy lab? Question mark there. Otherwise, we might just try and get straight to the Ash Twin project. Although there is a link directly between the high energy lab and the Ash Twin project. So maybe we do need to go back there. I don't know. So next time, we'll try and finish off the Ash Twin project, and after that, over to the vessel, which means we might actually be close to finishing the game, which means we can actually start the DLC, which came out, I don't know, months ago now? Seems like a long time ago, doesn't it? Oh, my word, wonderful. Well, as I said, we're going to leave that there. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you enjoyed my welcome return back to doing videos on the channel. Apologies again for being away for quite so long. Everything's back to normal now, so hopefully there should be videos pretty much every day as there were before. So you won't have to wait like over a month for the next part of the Outer Wilds series. So joy all round, I'm sure. I will see you then. Don't forget I stream on Wednesdays at 7:15 PM UK time. Be wonderful to see you there. Like the video, comment, subscribe, all those good things. Otherwise, I will see you next time in the Outer Wilds. Not just Outer Wilds. Next time in Outer Wilds, nailed it. And as always, thank you very much for joining me.